Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just have a giant crystal in your bag.
Yep. So the crystal's like your home. By the way, hi, Sergio.
Hi, Eric.
We are taking a look at Remnant from the Ashes.
So immediately, yeah, I'm drawn to this like crystal because you have this like post-apocalyptic base that's all dusty and kind of modern, and then it's crystal.
Yeah, yeah. So it's sort of ancient technology idea. I think that it's like a waypoint that comes from some sort of. You know what? I'm going to be totally honest. I have no idea what the story of this game is. I've played 40 hours of this game, and I have
drilled through it.
Yeah, but I can tell you all about the gunplay and everything else about it. Yeah, so, alright, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to re-roll our world. And the way this works is that it starts the campaign over from the beginning, but it also is going to remap all of the tiles. So, we'll plan hard because I'm a boss.
Those got like roguelike elements.
Yeah, so all of the tile sets are handcrafted, but then they're stitched together randomly. So when we just started over from the beginning just now. And when we go into this world, it's going to be a totally different layout than I've ever seen before, even though I've seen it probably 15 or 16 times at this point. And it's cool
really
because
cool.
the assets stay the same. So, like, you know, the color palette's the same and it's the same puzzle pieces. But
Right.
where things are and what's going on will be different every time. And on top of that, all the dungeons have different bosses now. And the mods and weapons and stuff are all in different places now. So
Have you seen like all the variations of bosses, or are there still some you haven't?
there are a few I still haven't seen. After 40 hours, there's still a few I haven't seen.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we'll just play around with a few different weapons. I just got this particle accelerator. It's sort of like, well, you can see, it's sort of like a hunting rifle. 5-shot.
You upgrade it 5 times, just kill them in 2 shots.
Yeah, so there's sort of 2 types of guns in the game. There is your standard weapons that can be socketed with a mod, and mods are like special powers that the guns get. Those can be upgraded to level 20, and then there's boss weapons like this one I'm using right now, and those are weapons that are crafted from a piece of a boss that you killed. So kind of a Monster Hunter idea. You kill a boss, you get a piece, and then you use that piece to craft something cool.
Right.
Those weapons have specific mods that can't be removed. I'll show you what this one, the Particle Accelerators mod, is like a black hole.
Oh.
That sucks them all in. Yeah, and then they'll explode.
He just like slides back into it. He's like, oh, I'm done. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here. It's like roguelike Souls plus Monster Hunter.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Dark Souls to it. Obviously, you can see the way I'm, dodging these attacks. The hitboxes are really tight.
Right.
Feel good. But then it's a third-person shooter, so it really has its own thing going on. The Dark Souls clone narrative about this game. Wow, look at that. I think
You also die in 1 hit. Like in Dark Souls.
Yeah, you will die in 1 hit if it's a big enemy like that. But
like how it just throws
you
out of the
just chucks you out of the respawn. You don't lose anything for dying. I haven't lost anything. If I consume any items, they're gone. I don't get them back, like a save point. But you will go back to these checkpoints. You don't lose your money. You don't lose anything. So this is a quest item. I can't pick it up because I already have it. That's all. There's lore everywhere. But the thing about lore in games like this is like this is meant to be a multiplayer game, And when you're cruising around with your friends, it's pretty awkward to stop and like read a note. I never do it. None of my friends do it.
I'm that guy though. I'm the one that was sitting like, wait, everyone know.
Yeah, everybody stop. Yeah.
Or like in Left 4 Dead when I'm trying to like get those special dialogues. Like, no, everyone gather around this place so I can hear what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, you'll be pretty annoying to play this game with. So I have no idea what the flow of this map is. I know what all of these things are. I've seen them, but they're all in a different order. It's really something you have to experience yourself, because it's like it gives you the sense of it's familiar, but it's all a little bit wrong. Like when you have a dream where you like leave your bedroom and you walk down the hall and then you open a door and then it's the DMV. or like a classroom. Has ever happened to you? Just me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Very disorienting.
Yeah, so it's like, I know where things are supposed to be, but they're always somewhere else. So the way dungeons work is that they will switch out between your runs to a few different ones on each planet. And at the end of each dungeon is either a puzzle or an NPC encounter or a boss. And even if you get the same dungeon you've been to before, it won't necessarily have the same boss or the same encounter at the end. So even the dungeons themselves are mixed and matched.
Wow. There's a lot of opportunities for different combinations.
Yeah, I mean, I just keep playing this game over and over, and I still haven't seen all the different possibilities.
You get to choose your gear.
Yeah. So you have two gun slots. You've got what they call long guns, and then like sidearms. You also have a melee weapon, and there's as many melee weapons as there is guns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then you've got 3 armor sets, and the way that armor works is that they have set bonuses depending on how many pieces you're wearing of that set. What my set does, the cultist set, gives me faster recharge on my mods, on those special gun abilities. And then you get a necklace and 2 rings.
Oh, those little spiky gremlin things surprised me.
Yeah, we call them onions. And then these guys,
It's the flood.
They explode. So, what's really cool about the replayability, though, is like this weird totem thing here. Okay, this isn't always here, but I know what this means when I see it. This means that there's a special boss here. And if I destroy this tower, well, I'll do it just to show you.
And it summons it?
It summons it, yeah. So, we're going to fight this boss at the end of this dungeon, but we're sort of just getting a tease of him. He does not like when you destroy his creepy skull towers.
Oh, you're fighting Shroud, you're doomed. He's an aimbot.
Oh yeah, Shroud can't be killed. We call this the sexy tree.
But like fair.
Look how it
Runs
quivers.
at Lord.
So the enemies can't help but attack the sexy tree because of how sexy it is.
Of course.
Yeah, it's got 300 health and it draws aggro. Super useful item.
You summon onions to help you.
Yeah, I summoned my own onions.
How onions go?
They're actually tough little guys.
Look at the way, like, yeah, they just leap forward.
Let's see how they do versus other
They're
enemies.
relentless.
Oh no, he's gonna explode! Oh no, my friend.
Oh. I love
That's right, I have like infinite friends. Let's go, boys, to victory. Oh, I've gotten lost. I've gotten lost in the battle.
Which one is which?
Yeah. These guys work a lot better when you're not fighting guys that look just like them.
Is any of them yours, or yours is gone?
I don't know if mine's here, but they just got sacrificed.
That's him. Nope. Nope, they're all gone.
Oh no.
What?
It's just sad.
Super boss.
Yeah, that'll call him again and we can dance around for a while. But,
There's no point if you're already...
No, it's really just flavor. The first time you come down here, it's like, what are these things? And you shoot it and it's like, oh my god! I just summoned the boss.
Right.
All of the world bosses have 2 ways to kill them. And you'll get a different reward depending on which way you take them down. I just took down the face, didn't I? Come at me, bro.
Almost got him. Did you
Die.
just want to melee him just to give him payback?
Style points.
That was about...
No, that's style points. Every game has a secret list of style points. And if you don't earn all of them, then you're not a real gamer. But you know that.
Oh yeah, of course. Pro gamer move.
Yeah, that's what we call a pro gamer move. Damn, this video is just making itself, isn't it?
Usually indie devs are really eager to like collab with you on something. You didn't even get to take a shot. You just said nope.
That's going in the highlight reel. Is this gun just buck wild, though? It's
Yeah.
sexy tree time.
He stopped for a second and actually considered that.
Yeah, he was like, do I?
Do I want to attack 63? Oh, I have to.
Oh, I can't help it. You guys think you're so sneaky, but the problem is that you land on the ground, and then you go, "Ugh," and then you stand there for a second. And none of that is very good tactics, in my opinion. I'm not like a master of monster moves.
He just stands there for a second,
Yeah.
giving up the element of surprise.
Yeah, wait until I'm right under you, fella. You know? Like, look at this guy.
That
That's
guy,
a good
he's
move.
good.
That's a really good move. Look at whatever it's dripping, you know?
Little, like, weird Morocco bells on it. I like to imagine it makes Morocco.
Yeah, you can't hear it. Yeah, it's like cha 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 cha. Whoa. He wanted to die so bad that he jumped into the frame. He's like, what about me?
Excuse me, sir. What is the actual description of Sexy Tree Sale?
We should look at it because I don't even
Once you're
know.
not dying.
I'm thinking about just rewriting it. Okay.
Put in a request.
Rattleweed. Shoots a projectile that spawns a rattleweed upon impact with 300 health and draws aggro on all enemies within 10 meters, lasts 10 seconds. What if we just cross this out, put a big red X over it, and just wrote sexy tree?
It's a good meme post for the subreddit.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have been experimenting with sexy tree. Well, let me rephrase. That came out weird.
It took me a second. You only have 10 seconds left. You're gonna die in 10 seconds. Run. Roll, roll. Oh no, the mother again.
First, I must rest.
Just says thank you, child.
There,
Because if nothing happened, you're not bleeding from the arm.
there is a path beyond.
It started just raining blood off of me, isn't
Then
it?
seek me out among your
Drip, drip.
hour
It's a very weird, like, spurting wound, yeah.
in the place.
I have a really nice
of
coat,
the
though.
Lord.
Very stain resistant.
I know.
And then here's the best part, where you just go, la, la, la,
Get everything.
money, 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 money. Sometimes I take all my money at home and I just sort of spread it out around the house, just like this, and then I just walk through my
Just
house.
to
going,
live it
oh,
free
money!
flow.
Oh my God! There's money everywhere, but it's like, you know, dimes, quarters, Canadian loonies for some reason. All right.
Just scrap.
Well, you get it. It's good. It's
Yeah.
let's sum it up. It's definitely
Like I
not
said,
what
it's like,
people
supposed
think.
to be like Bloodborne plus Dark or Monster Hunter.
Yeah, there's a
Kind
lot
of
of Monster Hunter with the
FPS
item prep, and just like I think the replayability is what people, because a lot of people are replayability and they're like, I'm not gonna play that game again when I finish it. But when it's not tacked on, when it's part of the design, like no, part of this game is replaying it again, kind of like Nier Automata.
Right.
It's
That's
cool.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's a good time, and I'm just gonna stand here and bleed out. I think we're getting close. When you want to bleed out, it takes like way longer than it should.
What platforms is this though? Just PC right now?
This is on Steam. It is also on PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's a budget title.
I've heard of this game until now.
I know, it's from the makers of Darksiders, and it's a budget title. So if you're in the US, it's only $40.
Nice.
Try it out.
Nice.
All right. Till next time, buddy.